Cancel.
Schweezy.
All right. Well, next one looks like this is from CNBC. Twitter pauses paid verification after users abuse service to impersonate brands and people.
That's rough, buddy.
Twitter appears to have paused its $7.99 Blue subscription service, which allowed people to pay for a verification checkmark after users were abusing it to impersonate brands and famous people. Twitter's launched the service earlier this week in its iPhone app, allowing users to buy a checkmark that had previously been used to show that an account was verified or official. As of Friday, the iPhone app no longer shows an option to sign up for Twitter Blue. The quick suspension of the service suggests that, at least currently, CEO Elon Musk's big plan to generate new revenue from users isn't working as expected. The paid subscription service led to a plethora of pranksters creating imposter accounts on Twitter. It left the platform even more ripe for misinformation, and many cheaply acquired checkmarks were used to impersonate brands, politicians, and celebrities with unflattering messages. One current sale employee at Twitter said the company decided to pull back on Twitter Blue verifications in response to the spate of impersonators. In response to the spate of I guess that's more okay. The employee who asked to remain unnamed since they were not authorized to speak on behalf of Twitter said one account resembling pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly caused a serious problem when it tweeted out, "We are excited to announce insulin is free now." An impersonator also pilloried. Quit making Josh fucking Casey write this. Tesla, Elon Musk electric car maker, using the pay subscriber blue checkmark, an account with the handle that appeared as @TeslaReal, wrote a flurry of disparaging tweets, one of which said, "Honestly, the 53% drop in stock price doesn't faze us. If there's anyone who knows about crashing, it's us." The effect of so many changes on Twitter platform presents a big problem for advertisers, some of which have already paused spending there. Additionally, some users who already paid for the services said their recent acquired blue checkmarks have disappeared from their accounts. A Twitter spokesperson was not immediately available for comment. Musk was not immediately available for comment. The rollback of Twitter Blue Verified comes at a time when Musk and Alex Spiro, who is acting as Twitter's top lawyer now, are working to reassure employees, advertisers, and regulators that they will comply with all laws in terms of the prior FTC consent decree. This is just like the funny, can we just talk about how great the internet can be sometimes? First of all, let's just talk about how good the internet is. Eli Lilly, let's talk about that. They're producer or pharmaceutical giant. I think I'm just going to say that because I don't know what they actually do. They produce insulin, and insulin, the whole thing, the guy who invented insulin or whatever, didn't he sell the patent for $10 or just give it away because he wanted to use it to help save lives? That was his entire purpose. He wanted to use insulin to save lives, And then, companies like Eli Lilly, isn't 1,500%, don't fact check me on that, but it's over 1,000% markup on insulin, which I think insulin to produce is $10. Now, I understand, they need to make a profit there. Even Mark Cuban, he started his own, his pharmacy, and it's no insurance. We just don't want to deal with that. I think we mark it up just a specific percent from manufacturing costs, and you think why don't they just do it at the cost? I'm well, some people, it's good to have people have jobs too, and I don't think, but the markup that Eli Lilly does is atrocious. For what they do, it's just atrocious. You get it hundreds of dollars to buy insulin. You need that to survive. Some people need that to survive. And these greedy fucking bitches, you can talk about how, well, healthcare shouldn't be free. You shouldn't have to pay. Our taxes should go to military spending. You can talk about it all day, but, there's no reason why life-saving drugs in, the pharmaceutical industry can't be taken down. For real. It's I somehow get insurance and I can get my meds for free, but if I don't have insurance, they're $100 or something like that. It's just, if for some reason it's $100, I'm there's no way no one's paying $100 for that. I can't imagine. That's how I view the real world and stuff like that, because you can get those good RX cards and they drop it down to $30. Like, oh, this was like $200 for your medication. Oh, you have a GoodRx card? I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, like, they're a good company. Not gonna lie. They're a good company. Like, very good. They want to save people money on life-saving, medications that they need. But, like, I don't know how the fact that, like, I just show a pharmacy that, and they're like, okay, let me type this in. All right, now you only have to pay $30. I'm like, why can't we just have it at $30 to begin with? That makes no sense. Anyways, I digress. That's something I'm very passionate about, the healthcare stuff. Because people are just dumb about it. Well, we're supposed to pay for the taxes we pay. People are like, we need to worry about our spending. Like, we're not going broke. Like, we're in debt to China. We're not paying that shit back. I don't know. Like, China, they just gave it to us. There's a rule with, like, don't lend people money if you need that money back. It's like the situation, It's like, only lend people money when, like, you would, you definitely prefer they pay you back, but, like, it's not going to hurt you to lend that money. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, though, just these fucking pranksters over at Twitter making me laugh a lot. My favorite one, like, someone made a fake Nintendo account, and they're like, in the new Pokemon game, you can fuck the Pokemon. We're like, finally! That's what there's some people, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Lopunny and Gardevoir are supposed to be the attractive Pokemon. I'm just not into it. I'm just not into. I cannot find Pokemon attractive. Now, like, the characters in Pokemon, when I was a kid, now I'm too old. Cynthia is like 29. She's my age, and therefore, that's okay. If you look like Cynthia from Pokemon Platinum, DMs are open. Just letting you know. Anyways, though, I wish I would have kept this up. It was a fun week. And if you're still on Twitter, stop. That place is it's a cesspool over there on Twitter. The fact Elon Musk bought it makes it even more of a cesspool now, if you know what I mean. He's like, I'm a conservative because people don't like that I'm rich. I'm like, and you're like, I don't even know how smart Elon Musk actually is, to be honest with you. He doesn't seem like, I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna go. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna move on.
What?
Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you. Honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.